You're on my turf now.
You may not recognize me at first, but I assure you, that's still me.
I see you, baby. You don't have to wait a second, okay? I love you. Just going to give me a minute, okay?
You played right into our hands. Did you really think that this job just fell out of the sky for you? No. This was a gift for us. You gathered them all together in one place, just like he asked you to. All of those little souls in one place, just for us. A gift. Now we can do what we were created to do and be complete. I will make you proud, Daddy. Watch, listen, and be full.
Connection terminated. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Elizabeth, if you still even remember that name, but I'm afraid you've been misinformed. You are not here to receive a gift. Nor have you been called here by the individual you assume, although you have indeed been called. You have all been called here, into a labyrinth of sounds and smells, misdirection, and misfortune. A labyrinth with no exit, a maze with no prize. You don't even realize that you are trapped. Your lust for blood has driven you in endless circles, chasing the cries of children in some unseen chamber, always seeming so near, yet somehow out of reach. But you will never find them. None of you will. This is where your story ends. And to you, my brave volunteer, who somehow found this job listing not intended for you. Although there was a way out planned for you, I have a feeling that's not what you want. I have a feeling that you are right where you want to be. I am remaining as well. I am nearby. This place will not be remembered, and the memory of everything that started this can finally begin to fade away, as the agony of every tragedy should. And to you monsters trapped in the corridors, be still, and give up your spirits. They don't belong to you. For most of you, I believe there is peace, and perhaps more, waiting for you after the smoke clears. Although for one of you, the darkest pit of hell has opened to swallow you whole, so don't keep the devil waiting, old friend. My daughter, if you can hear me, I knew you would return as well. It's in your nature to protect the innocent. I'm sorry that on that day, the day you were shut out and left to die, no one was there to lift you up into their arms, the way you lifted others into yours. And then, what became of you? I should have known you wouldn't be content to disappear. Not my daughter. I couldn't save you then, so let me save you now. It's time to rest, for you, and for those you have carried in your arms. This ends, for all of us, in communication.
Congratulations on completing your work week. We apologize if your situation wasn't presented to you in a completely honest fashion when you first started, but it was important that your intentions and actions be genuine. Here at Fazbear Entertainment, we value fun, family, and food. But more importantly, we value our commitment to atoning for past mistakes and tying up loose ends. Thank you for your participation. There is no need for you to return to work next week, as Fazbear Entertainment is no longer a corporate entity. Please accept this certificate of completion. Goodbye for now, and thank you for taking this journey with us.
So in a strange turn of events, I realized my camera wasn't on. I was just practicing because I knew this was going to take a couple tries, and it took me 3, so I was not prepared to record. I had to hit record in the middle of it because I was almost finished. I didn't think that was going to happen. So, there's the certificate of completion. Now we'll move on to the next one. Okay, so I think for the purpose of the rest of these, I will take my camera off the screen so you can see what's going on. So the next certificate that we're going to complete will be the Certificate of Insanity. So this one's actually pretty simple, especially if you're at the end of the game like I already am. All you have to do is purchase the egg baby, place it in any of these slots, go like we're going to play normally. So to make this ending work, all you do is turn off your computer, hold down the blue button, which is right here on the screen, where the LED is, and turn the power back on.
It's only now that I understand the depth of the depravity of this creature, this monster that I unwillingly helped to create. As if what he had already done wasn't enough. He found a new way to desecrate, to humiliate, to destroy. As if the suffering wasn't enough, the loss of innocence, the loss of everything to so many people. Small souls trapped in prisons of my making, now set to new purpose, and used in ways I never thought imaginable. He lured them all back to a familiar place, back with familiar tricks. He brought them all together. Are they still aware? I hope not. It keeps me awake at night. I could make myself sleep, but not yet. Not until I undo what he has done and heal this wound. A wound first inflicted on me, but then one that I let bleed out to cause all of this. He set some kind of trap. I don't know what it was, but he led them there again. He overpowered them again, and he robbed them of the only thing that they had again. I don't know how those tiny breaths of life came to inhabit those machines, but they will never find rest now, not like this. I have to call them all back, all of them, together in one place.
Congratulations! You went somewhere you weren't supposed to go, saw something you weren't supposed to see, and prevented a tidy resolution to a messy problem. Needless to say, you're fired. But before you go, take this certificate of insanity. We're giving it to you to ensure that no one believes you and to ensure that we can promptly replace you without incident. There is a truck waiting for you outside. Take care.
Next on our list is the bad ending. You literally play the game just like you would any other time. You go through your Pizzeria Simulator, you try to make as much money as possible. The only thing is, you don't want to salvage any animatronics. So, on your final night, Saturday, when you finish your task, this is what it'll look like.
Congratulations on completing the week. Unfortunately, you did not meet your special obligations under paragraph 4. Your employment is terminated. We'll mail you your things. End tape.
Alright, so the next certificate on our list will be the Certificate of Mediocrity. This one's really simple. You don't do anything. You play the game to the end without buying anything, without salvaging any animatronics. It's a very boring certificate, but the video is pretty funny.
Congratulations! You've completed a full week on the job, and you've done it in such a lackluster way that no one is proud or disappointed. It's a fine line to walk, but you did it, completing your job with such an efficient level of laziness that we're surprised you're able to dress yourself in the morning. While such a minimalist work ethic is rare, it doesn't mean that we want you back. In fact, it means you should look for employment elsewhere. But before you go, take this certificate of mediocrity. You should be proud. You stood on 2 feet and convinced someone that you could do something, when in fact you couldn't. Now get out.
So our next certificate will be the Certificate of Bankruptcy. I know you see it on the screen here, but while trying to get the Certificate of Mediocrity, I got random lawsuits and ended up going bankrupt, and then wasn't able to record the footage because I wasn't planning for that. So now I'm going to go bankrupt and show you what it looks like. Alright, so for this certificate, all you have to do is play as risky as possible. The point is to get as much risk and not have enough money to pay off your lawsuits to get this ending. So this is what it'll look like when it happens. Alright, so this is what it'll look like when you finish your night. I will not be able to settle all these. I'm going to go bankrupt. Here's your ending.
You gave it your best shot. You went all in. You put all your eggs into one basket and did the unthinkable. You ran out of cash. While we encourage entrepreneurs to follow their dreams, we also recognize a lost cause when we see one. There are no do-overs, and we trust that you know your way out. But before you go, take this certificate of bankruptcy. Now do everyone a favor and get lost.
It even kicks you all the way out of the game. That's the best part. Alright, last but not least is our blacklisted ending. For this one, you had to play as high risk as possible, get as many lawsuits as possible, but never settle. Always fight your cases until the very last night. And if you have enough of them, at the end of it, you'll get blacklisted. This is what it looks like.
Congratulations! By some miracle, you've completed a full week on the job. Here at Fazbear Entertainment, we encourage a healthy spirit of entrepreneurship, which sometimes means taking risks, but you took it a step further. You were reckless and borderline criminally negligent in almost every decision that you made, so much so that you've been deemed a liability hazard, even for us. We'll mail you your final paycheck, minus the costs of wiping the security footage clean and erasing all trace of your employment from our files. But don't feel like you're leaving empty-handed. Take this blacklist certificate. You'll be lucky to ever find employment in this town again. Now take care.
Alright, so for this last part, I'm going to show you how to get all of the achievements with the animatronics and the money that you receive for putting them out there. Alright, so the first thing you'll want to do is unlock the Smiles and Servos Incorporated. You'll want to buy the Star Curtain stage and the Deluxe Concert stage, so that allows you to put down 5 animatronics. So once we get that, you'll then want to buy, to start off, in the Dumpster Diver Weekly, I would suggest buying Bucket Bob, Mr. Can Do, Mr. Hugs, Number 1 Crate, and Pan Stan. So then you'll place them down in any order, it doesn't really matter. And you'll get the Trash and Gang achievement, which gives you bonus 1,000 revenue. So then, go back to the catalog, and Stan's Budget Tech. You'll want to buy Happy Frog, Mr. Hippo, Ned Bear, Pig Patch, and then in the Rare Finds auction, we'll find our last animatronic for this one, Orville the Elephant. So same thing here, you can place them down in any order. And you'll get the Mediocre Melodies, which gives you an achievement bonus of 10,000 extra revenue. We'll do this a third time. You'll go to the Smiles and Servos Inc. Here you'll be able to unlock Rockstar Freddy, Rockstar Bonnie, Rockstar Chica, Rockstar Foxy, so the original 4 cast, and And then in the rare finds auction, you'll find your very last one to complete this one. Lefty. Again, any order. Although I think it's incorrect if you don't put the original 4 up here together. That's just my personal opinion, my preference. Rockstars assemble. You get $20,000 bonus revenue. And the very last time. You probably won't be able to afford these unless you use the money glitch. But by buying Prize King, you have a chance to get Funtime Chica, which is the most expensive animatronic here. So it is possible to be able to purchase them all regularly. So you'll need the Music Man, El Chip, and Funtime Chica. And this unlocks for you the Posh Pizzeria. So now we have all the animatronics. That's all 4 achievements. Once you've gotten all 4 of these achievements, in the rare finds auction, you can finally buy the elusive pickles that have been unavailable the entire game. And here at the very bottom of the screen, they sit. So that's going to do it for this series. I've enjoyed playing it for the most part. It's stressful. It's definitely one of the most difficult FNaF games I've played. I've played all except for Sister Location and Ultimate Custom Night at this point. So I can definitely say this is a very tough one. I can't speak for the other 2, but I have heard this is one of the most difficult ones to play. I think it just requires a lot of patience. I mean, once you get it down, just like today, I wasn't expecting to beat it as fast as I did, but boy did I. Once I got it, I got it. So I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope it's educational. If you're trying to find some of the other endings, I will timestamp them if you ever need to come back and see them later. It'll be down in the description below. If you did enjoy the video, I'd appreciate a like. I worked diligently on this today. I wanted to make sure that I got done what I promised I would do. This will do it for my FNaF series until Security Breach comes out. I hope this helps build a little bit of hype around it. I will be playing it. I will be streaming it. I will be posting it on YouTube. FNaF is how this channel started, so I intend to stay on top of them and play them for you. I enjoy them a lot. I think it'll be fun. If you'll subscribe, hit that notification bell, when the game does come out, you'll see me post, and you'll be able to watch the videos. For the time being, I will finish working on Bugsnax. I'm enjoying playing that one as well. If you haven't seen it, the playlist will be at the end of this video. After Bugsnax is over, I'm not sure what I'm going to do next. I'm going to start streaming some Demon Souls on Twitch. I just got it for the PS5. It looks really pretty. I checked it out last night. I think I'm going to stream most of Spider-Man because everyone's seen the original part, and then I'll probably do a YouTube channel for Miles Morales section of it. But I want to go through it again because that Spider-Man game was one of my favorites. It was a really great game, so I want to get back into it before I jump into Miles Morales with a fresh set of eyes. I also think I plan to wear my Spider-Man costume the entire time I'm playing it, just because I bought it for Halloween the year that game came out, and I haven't used it again since, so I need an excuse to use it. Little tiny tidbit here. If I can get partnered by either YouTube or Twitch or both, my next step is I'm going to create an entire superhero workout series. I will start with Spider-Man, and I will do everything from chest, arms, shoulders, legs, back. I might even do a cardio section. It's part of one of the things that I'm really passionate about, not just gaming. I might actually be more passionate about that than I am playing video games. And it's kind of where I want my channel to end up in the long run. I love helping people, and that'll be a perfect way for me to get started. It's like I said when I started these videos, I don't plan for my channel to be a Let's Play the whole forever. I'll probably continue to do it because I do enjoy it, and I think I'm getting less cringe than I was when I started. I know that this whole FNaF playlist series probably looks wild because I tried so many different types of editing and cutting until I found something I like better. So I think I found the way that I plan to do these moving forwards. So my next playlist should look a lot more professional than this one has. But even so, I hope you've still enjoyed watching them. I appreciate it. I think I've gone on long enough here. So with that, Sergeant Wolf, over and out.